Hey everybody, Kier coming to you live here this Sunday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. I hope that you're doing it with the people that you love and care about the most, your family and friends, and that you're having some fun. You're taking some time for yourself and really enjoying this time of year because, at least for me, it's one of my favorite times of year because it allows us to get a little bit quieter, to slow down a little bit, to spend time with those that we cherish and love and value. And my favorite part really too is the reflection and the pause that this time of year really allows space for in our life. Meaning if we're intentional about doing this, taking some time to reflect on all that we've done, experienced, accomplished in the prior year. So for all of us, that's 2019 here, which is the last year of this last decade. So also taking it back to the entire decade. How has this last decade been for you in your life, in your business, in your relationships, your career and everything, right? All these areas. Taking some time to reflect. So I recommend doing this with simple, either pen and paper and a journal. I like to use digital methods because it's a little bit easier for me to edit and have a record. So I usually use Google Docs, and what I'll do is just write out freeform, very discursively, a reflection, even voice dictate on how this last year and this last decade went. What were some of the highs, the triumphs, the wins? What were some of the lows, the challenges, the struggles? And what are the things I'm most grateful for and thankful for? It's really, really important. It's a great exercise for a number of reasons. For one, it allows us to get closer to our accomplishments, to gratitude, to the things that we really should be holding on to, right? Not always being so hard on ourselves and not always wanting the end destination to be here quicker. And two is it provides a great foundation for us to do the next chapter, the next year, the next decade planning, which I want to talk to you about for a second here. So if you haven't already, you only got a few days left. You really should be fine-tuning your plans, personally and professionally, right? Your business plan and your personal life plan for this next year, for 2020, and also for this next decade, because we have an entirely new decade we're starting in less than 3 days here, right? So 29th. So Wednesday morning it starts, which is pretty exciting. So I don't know about you guys, but I get revved up about this stuff. I spend a lot of time planning, visioning, writing out strategies and, a roadmap, creating a blueprint, being very intentional, diligent and mindful of my life and creating everything by design, right? That's, I think, the best way to live. We need to have a strong destination, a strong why, a strong purpose, right? And a pull to get us there. We need to be able to clarify and define our goals, our master vision for our life and our destination, right? Or else how are we going to build an adequate and effective plan to actually get there? So start with that. I like to start really high level, right? So get out, again, your journal, your Google Doc, your Word doc, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is, and just start to write. What is your vision for next year? What do you want to manifest and bring into your life? Then let's take this out another level, right? Let's go a little bit higher. What do you want to accomplish in this next 10 years? For me, I'll be in my mid-40s. There's a lot of things that I'm ready to go all in on to make sure that I manifest and create and bring into my life over this next decade. Because getting into the prime of my career, I am high energy, high intention, super focused, and I want to create a massive life of contribution, of achievement, and of purpose. So for me, this is really, really fun. So go that next level, write several pages, then start to actually write it out in your various businesses if you own more than one, or in your career, your primary focus professionally. What are some of the milestones, the achievements, the accomplishments that you really want to work for and make sure that you achieve next year and in this next decade? You can even go 3, 5, and then 10 years out, because 10 years is pretty hard to conceptualize, right? A lot can happen in 10 years. But just start there very abstractly and then break it down to more finite, more detailed, and more clarified terms. Then you're going to want to start to build out the actual strategies, the tactics, the plan, right? What is going to underpin this great and lofty vision and ambition? Meaning you actually have to then have a strategy and a plan, right? So what are the resources you're going to need to gather and marshal between capital, talent and people, technology, skills that you're going to have to develop? Who are you going to need to become to show up and actually deliver at this higher level? All of those things are going to have to be in there. This can, at the end of the day, be several pages long, and that's okay. It should be. This should also take several days, and you should be revisiting this over a period of time and really fine-tuning it now if you haven't. So for me, I'm spending the rest of today actually doing just that, fine-tuning my plans in each of my businesses, the strategies that support it, getting really, really clear on my vision for this next year and this next decade, more importantly. So that's what I would recommend. Get to it if you haven't started already. Fine-tune it if you have started it. Let's get it really, really refined. Let's seek and achieve clarity over these coming days. And then let's crystallize our why. Let's commit relentlessly to our vision. And let's persevere, guys, this next year and this next decade until we accomplish all of our goals and our dreams. That's what's going to get us there. That's what's going to systematically elevate our success, grow our life and our lifestyle, and our contribution and impact to the people that we love and care about the most, which are those that we get to spend time with now more than usual around the holidays. Happy holidays to you guys. Talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and Happy New Year.